What's up, YouTube? How's everyone doing today? It is Thursday, June 17th, 2021. I'm your host, Ty, and this is Smarter Gambling. Hey, Robbie. Thanks for being here, Robbie. What's up, Zakaria? Thanks for being here again today. Appreciate you, man. Alright, great show for you guys today. So, today we're doing the show from Stock Exchange, the Stock Exchange. That's because, the market was pretty mixed today. Dow Jones was down pretty big, but the NASDAQ was mooning. Yes. Give some applause there. The S&P was red most of the day, but I did see it went in the green recently. But we'll get to all of that. So that's why we're doing the show from the Stock Exchange. Pretty neutral day, but more green than red. So that's very good. Hey, Mark, appreciate you for being here. As always, thank you. All right, so today, no news today. Surprisingly, there was no significant news. But we're going to, for the analysis today, we're going to go over AMC, ORPH, TRCH. Those three we've been doing like the last couple of trading sessions, actually. They're still trending. Well, of course, AMC is trending, but surprised ORPH and TRCH are still so popular. Then we're going to talk about UTME. That was trending today. And then we're going to do, well, we're not going to analyze, but we're going to talk about Vimeo, because I did see something there. And, of course, we're going to get to the Yolos. So, yeah, great show for you guys today. Maybe it'll be a little shorter than usual, because, like I said, not too much news. But, great show for you guys. So, before we begin, please like the video. Please subscribe and catch me every weekday after market close on the Smarter Gambling Show. Alright, let's do it, guys. Alright. So, the S&P finished in the red. Wow, okay. Well, the Dow Jones is down 0.62%. That's kind of bad. The NASDAQ is up 1.29%. Very, very nice. And the S&P 500 is kind of flat. That traded pretty sideways. It was in the green like 10 minutes ago. What happened? Alright, but that's down 0.04%. VIX is also down. That's pretty interesting. It should be up. Well, that's down 2.81%. Alright, let's see what's going on here. Look at that. Apple is finally moving. Apple, maybe it can finally break 135. It's been a while. Long overdue. But hey, Apple's slowly creeping up. Finally doing something. Airbnb is up. Well, Apple's up 1.26%. Airbnb is up 1.04%. Got AMC. We're going to discuss this as we always do every day. AMC's up 10.06% today. Give that to Jay Powell. AMD is up 5.55% today. That's like a boomer and an ape stock. It's a blue chip stock, but a lot of apes like it. Very nice gain there. Usually blue chip stocks don't really move like that. So nice for AMD. Even Amazon up 2.17%. Okay. Blackberry up 4.89%. Damn, Zakaria, maybe you should have held another day. No, I'm just kidding, man. BBBY up 0.86%. Yeah, that looks like it's going to finish below 30 tomorrow, so I'm probably going to get assigned on those. It's alright, though. I like the stock.
We like the stock.
You're in it? I thought you sold yesterday. Well, if you still got it, hey, that's good. Alright, what else we got here? Beyond Meat up 1.34%. Clover Health down 3%. You got back in. Well, you paper hands, then you you FOMO'd back in. Hey, I hope you made money, though. Still in the green, so that's good. As long as you're in the green. Okay. Coinbase up 1.14%. Nice. Got Corsair down 0.9%. You're aping. You're aping. DoorDash up 1.9%. Wow. Discovery A down 3.45%. That and Viacom, pretty nasty today. DraftKings up 0.8%. Come on, DraftKings, let's go. It's a meme stock now. The apes are on this one. You gotta pump it. Express, that's down 5.87%. Fubo up 3.18%. GME up a little bit, up 0.28%. What else we got here? Yeah, we got Jumia. That's up 2.96%. I'm seeing a lot of DDs about Jumia now on Wall Street Bets. Pretty interesting, because it's really not a meme stock. I guess not yet. But, Jumia is pretty much like the African Amazon. Alibaba is like the Chinese Amazon. Now we got Jumia. That's the African Amazon, supposedly. So, maybe the apes will jump on this one. I'm going to keep an eye on that one. Hey, Low Roller. Thanks for being here again. Appreciate you, man. If you sold Tesla 10K profit, that's tax-free, because that'd be a net profit, a net gain of $0, so you don't have to pay any taxes on that. But as soon as you're in the green, you got to start paying taxes. And if you're in the red, you can deduct up to $3,000 a year. You can't deduct any more than $3K a year, but then you can deduct it the next year and every year after that. So that's how it's done. There really is no loophole for the wash rule except if you're trading crypto, because the wash rule doesn't apply in crypto, but I'm quite sure eventually that's going to change, because the IRS caught on to that now. So probably within the next few years, you're going to have the wash rule is going to be applied to crypto also. I think it's only that way because crypto is considered like property. I'm not exactly sure, but it's not considered the same thing as a stock. Like it's not considered a security, I don't think. So that's why you can get around the wash rule that way. But no, man, there's two things you can't avoid in life. It's death and taxes. But no, that is tax free. Because you didn't make any money. If you made 10K and then lost 10K, that's $0 net. So you don't have to pay taxes on that. Hope that answers your question. Okay. We got costs. That is up 3.02%. And these Chinese EV stocks are flying today. Li Auto up 8.73%. Really regret selling Neo, but can't get too greedy. What else we got here? MindMed, that's up 1.61%. MicroStrategy, our new Bitcoin meme stock, that's up 1.77%. Naked down 3.8%. Wow, that's down to 67 cents now. Interesting. Yeah, Neo up 5.2%. Even Nikola's up 7.93%. And they still don't have any products. Still no vehicles on the road. Still pushing trucks down the hill. Nano Dimension up 7.96%. Wow. Novin, I should have shorted this one, man. Novin, that thing's been tanking. That's down another 21% today, 22%. Did I jump in the Shiba Inu bandwagon? No, not yet, but I might. There's just so much, man. There's like, how many coins? There's like millions, a billion, something like that. I'm like, because at least Dogecoin, the supply ain't that much. Shiba Inu is like way more than Dogecoin, the supply. So there's gonna have to be a lot of ape buying in that one for that to actually move. Yeah. No, well, I guess we could talk about Novin real quick. I didn't go for it because it didn't shoot up 100%. It didn't shoot up like 200%. Usually those are the ones I go for to short. But like this one just slowly went up. Well, it went down and then it shot up. But it didn't shoot up 100%. It went up like 150% in the span of, or it went up 150% over the course of like 4 days. It didn't just go right up 150%. So I was kind of like, skeptical about it. But man, it's been tanking the last 3 days. Not even just today to short. I should have shorted that 3 days ago when I shorted Wrapped. This would have been a better play than Wrapped. Damn. Double gap. Look at that. Interesting. But yeah. Oh well. Missed opportunity. Yeah, ORPH is still alive. We're gonna talk about that in a bit after AMC. Did you get in low roller ORPH? I know you're pretty big on that one. You talk about it a lot. Would have been a great day trade. Oh, Mark, did you get into ORPH? You said you were gonna day trade it today, right? All right, what else we got here? Nvidia. Wow. So AMD and Nvidia jumping today. Well, the NASDAQ is up, but wow, these blue chip stocks are big moves today. Oh, that's up 4.76%. Look at that. Ocugen finishes in the green. I mean, I'll take it. If I'm not mistaken, Ocugen was up pretty big in the morning, as it always is. It goes, it opens like plus 10, plus 20, and then just bleeds all day. And then, like, by the end of the day, you're like, come on, man. But, hey, I'll take it. Just want to get that back up to 8. ORPH down 10.18% today. I believe that also in the morning had a pretty big move. I think it was down like 20%. I think it was up 10% and then down 20% at one point. So crazy price movement there. I ain't touching that, but there's a lot of apes piling into that stock now. We'll discuss this a little later. Under $10. Yeah, that's pretty smart. And if it doesn't go under 10, then oh well. On to the next. Okay. Whoa, Palantir up 2.62%. Finished real strong. Nice. Very happy about that. Peloton up 3.56%. Hey, look. Archon. Recon Technology. That's finally having a green day after getting slaughtered for a couple days. Roku up 4.64%. Yeah, tech's doing really well. Blue chip tech. Boomer tech. Shopify, wow. Snapchat, all this stuff. SoFi is up 4%. Virgin Galactic's up 5.51%. Square is up 4.9%. Yeah, all these tech companies mooning today. Tesla up 1.94%. UWMC up 0.92%. Yeah, look at that. Viacom down 3.87%. I don't get it. It took like a whole month to go up 4% for Viacom, and then in one day it just erases all the gains. Disgusting. Oh well, diamond hands. And then we got Wish. Wish is up 1.26%. Nice. Looks like my contracts on that are gonna expire worthless. My put sells on that, very nice. Wow, XPong up 7.82%. So yeah, overall, pretty decent day for the market. Stuff in the NASDAQ, tech stocks doing very, very well. A lot of meme stocks doing well. The bigger name meme stocks did well today. The smaller ones kind of got crushed, but overall, pretty good day for the market. So hope you guys made money. I made a little bit of money today. All right, let's take a look at crypto. X, all right. Wow, yeah, man. You should have put in that short when you told me you were going to do it. That would have been a good play. It's still going down. I don't know how much further down it's going to go. It looks like it just hit support here, but yeah, you called it, man. You got it right. Next time you got to put the money on it. Yeah, well, RSI is going down, so it's on the more undervalued side now. It's at 41. Pretty good volume today. 45 million volume. So, that's interesting. So, maybe has a little bit more room to go down, but I don't think it's going to go that much more down, because this ain't a meme stock. You went short then long. Jacked from all the bag holding. So are you green on that? Did you make money? As long as you're green, you're good. If you're bag holding, well, maybe you should start selling covered calls on it. If you have 100 shares, not sure if you do, but that'd be a good strategy. That's a good way to lower your cost basis. So it might come down a little bit more, but I don't think it has that much more room to come down. Alright, let's look at crypto. How do you sell covered calls? Well, do you have 100 shares first of all? Yeah, I can show you that real quick. Hold on. Not sure if you saw my video on Sunday. It was either Saturday or Sunday I did it, but it's called covered calls, cash secured puts, and the wheel. Not sure if you saw it, but go check that out later if you can. I talk about how to sell puts and then sell calls for the wheel strategy. But anyway, so like what's this at? Like 20. So not sure what you bought in X at, but let's just say you did it at 25. So you go over here on the call side, and then you want to sell the calls. So if you have 100 or 200, whatever, it's 100 shares per contract. So if you have 100 shares, you can sell this covered call right here for 62 bucks for next Friday, June 25th. So for every 100 shares you have, you can sell one contract, you can sell one covered call for $62 each. So, if this stays below 25 by next Friday, you keep the 62 bucks, and then if it goes above 25, then you're going to have to sell. You keep the 62 bucks, but you're going to have to sell your shares at the strike price. So, now, not sure what you bought in for, but you should set the strike equal or above that, and then start selling these covered calls on it. So what's your strike, man? If it's, and the further the strike is, the higher it is, the less money you're gonna make. But it's a good strategy just to collect premium and lower your cost basis, so you can still make money while you're bag holding. It's a good way to 27. Okay, well then you can then you're gonna make 26 bucks on that. Or if you want to risk it, you can set a lower strike, but then if it goes above that, you might end up losing money. If you have to sell at 25, but at 27, you would get $26 per covered call, which ain't too bad. 26 bucks a week for bag holding. That's not too bad. And it has a delta of 18, so that means there's an 18% chance that this will go above 27 in a week. So that sucks your bag holding, but if you're willing to hold it, I'm sure eventually, this definitely will go above 27 again. This is this is commodities here. This is not a meme stock. So I wouldn't be too worried about it. You hold it until 27. You keep selling these covered calls for 27, and eventually it's going to go above 27, and you're going to have to sell your shares at 27, but you keep all the premium that you collected. So, good way to lower your cost basis. Robinhood tells you how much. Not really sure, man. I know I use TD, Ameritrade, and IBKR, Interactive Brokers. It only tells you once you close the trade out. It'll tell you your net, your realized profit and loss. But I don't think it tells you during the trade, actually. So that is one thing good about Robinhood. That and the crypto trading. But other than that, Robinhood really sucks. I really don't like it. But some things are good about Robinhood. It is good for... I will say Robinhood is good for getting started. It's very simple. The platform is clean, easy to use. But you can't do this stuff, You can't... You can't look at the charts. It doesn't have news and stuff like that. So, very limited in what you can do, but it is a good place to start. Alright, back to crypto. Okay, so crypto's down 1.71% today overall. I see a lot of red already, but it doesn't look too bad. So Bitcoin's down 2.1%, Ether's down 2.7%, Binance down 0.5%, Cardano down 3%, Doge down 1.42%, XRP down 1.17%, Polkadot down 5.33%. Yeah, it really doesn't look like that much is up. Very few cryptos are up. Bitcoin Cash down 2.36%, Litecoin down 2.5%, Chainlink down 1.84%, Theta's up 5.5%, Polygon down 3.45%, Internet Computer down 2.45%, Ether Classic down 2%, and Monero's up 2.7%. Shiba Inu, yeah, that's down 9.62%. So yeah, so low roller. Shiba Inu has, what is this? 100 billion? Is that right? 100 million. 100. That's a trillion. 100 trillion. Right? Oh my god. So, you know, the supply of Shiba Inu is just insane. So, this is like $0.000008. So, it's pretty different from Dogecoin. I mean, it's the same in terms of like it has absolutely no value. It's just a meme, but you know, you're gonna need a lot more buyers to move the price of this thing. There's just the supply is just crazy. Like Dogecoin only has what is this? 100 million, 100 billion. So big difference. 100 billion and 100 million. No, 100 billion and 100 trillion. Sorry. So, you know, it's gonna take a lot more buying to actually move Shiba Inu. So, I'm not too big on that just yet. Maybe, I mean, maybe you could buy just for the lulz, because why not? But, you know, it's going to take a lot of buying to see any serious price action on that. But yeah, that's crypto. Not too bad, not too bad. Overall down, but nothing too crazy. All right, let's get into the analysis. There's no news today, so let's just start analyzing. Quadrillion supply. Lottery tickets. Yeah, that's a good way to put it. I mean, but you know, back then, like 5 years ago, 4 years ago, Dogecoin was considered a lottery ticket as well. So, who knows? You hold all this stuff, you diamond hands, you might be, you know, you might be a meme coin millionaire. Meme coin billionaire. Who knows? You can see Bitcoin short squeeze soon. Well, maybe. Personally, I hope not, because I sold covered calls on my Bitcoin, so I don't really want it to go over 50K by September. But, I mean, definitely, you know, these things are so volatile. Yeah, internet computer. Imagine buying at $700. FOMO wins $700. Now you're bag holding. So, you know, trading crypto is like trading options. It's not for the faint of heart. You know, you gotta have like a true ape mentality to trade crypto and options. You gotta be like desensitized to losing money and gaining money. And that is true. Without Robinhood, we would have no free trading. That's true. That's one thing they did good. They pretty much forced everyone to give free trades. But they still shut down GameStop, so screw them. Okay, first one, AMC. Alright, so AMC finishes at $60.73 today. That is up 10.06% today. Free Dogecoin. Sure. I'll take some free Dogecoin. Still mad I sold my Dogecoin a couple of years ago. Who would have thought this? It would have mooned, right? Alright, anyway. So, okay. So right now it's... So it broke this channel, this resistance of 58. So now it's on to the next channel. So now it's trading in the sideways channel of about 62.50. Excuse me. And 58. So if this goes to the upside, next level of resistance would be 62.50. And then if it breaks that, it's on to the all-time high of 72.62. And if it breaks that, then it's uncharted territory. Nobody knows. At that point, the market will decide. I don't own it anymore. I did. I don't remember exactly how much, but I remember I bought it at 0.005 cents, and I put in $500. So whatever that math was, yeah, I would have been a millionaire. I would have been a Dogecoin millionaire if I just held it. But you know, I made 100% gain. So I'm like taking the profits, and then blows up this year, and I'm like, come on. Blackberry's still somewhat alive. Yeah, still there. But it doesn't look like it's gonna moon again anytime soon. Give it a couple months. Give it, 5-6 months. We'll get another meme mania. It'll blow past 20. Diamond hands.
With diamond hands, they knew they'd profit if they could only hold.
Yeah, it's moving. And it's probably, it's up more than it was before the meme mania. I think it was at like 10 before. So now it's consolidating at like, 13, 14 around there. So that's a pretty decent move, 30, 40%. So give it another few months, it'll probably move another 30, 40%. So if you want a diamond hands, if you got the ape in you, then, I'm pretty confident it'll have its day again. If you really want to be an ape, now's the time to start buying options. Start buying leaps. It's worth 30K. 0. Is it? Maybe it was more than that, but might have been 0.00. Is that right? Well, yeah. Either way, I sold it for $1,000, so I should have hodled it. Apes together strong.
Apes together strong.
All right, back to AMC. If this goes to the downside, next level of support would be 58, 51, 48, and then if it breaks that, it can go all the way down to 38. RSI is at 69, lol. So almost overbought. Pretty much overbought, overvalued. Volume was 300 million today, 301 million. And its volume's going back up again. Every time it looks like the volume is dying down, it comes right back up. So the AMC saga continues. So, yeah, really, really hard to tell where this is going. The technicals would suggest that it's coming down, but it comes down and goes right back up. So, kind of looks like it's consolidating right now. Or it's going to consolidate soon. $100? Sure hope it does, man. Yeah. Don't be an ape. Don't diamond hands that. You got to know when to sell. So good idea there. I did see unusual options activity on this today, so let's go over that. Wow, there's a new one. I didn't see this one before. 10,000 trade for $2, so that's pretty. I mean, I don't know if this one is a call or if this is a sell or a buy. I'm assuming it's a sell. So if this doesn't go below $25 by tomorrow, this person is going to make $20,000. So that is a relatively safe trade there. If this goes below 25 by tomorrow, this is going to go really wrong, but this is pretty smart here. 1 day trade, $20,000, as long as this doesn't go below 25. Wow. See, it's probably a naked put, not covered, not cash secured, but that's easy money right there. And it's the first time I'm seeing it. They literally just put that in before market close, 357. So that's pretty smart there. All right. 30 bucks. I mean, I'm not going to tell you what to do with your money, but if you're up 100% right now, maybe you should cash some out. But hey, man, that's a good idea too. $100 price target. And 90, that'd be 200%. But, you're up 100% right now, so that's already great. Congratulations, man. Alright, so 73. Alright, so this is the first one I saw here. It's June 18th, tomorrow, $73 call. p.m. No, it wasn't this one. Where'd it go? Well, now I can't even find that one, so. Alright, let's move on to the other one. 56. Oh, it's right here. Okay. $70. Here it is. Okay. I was like, where'd it go? Alright, so this one right here, July 2nd, $70 call. We do the math. 1349 times 11 6:30. So this is a $1.5 million trade. And that was done at 10:52. So let's take a look at that. Switch the chart. $10.52. Okay. So here's 10:52. So right after this this trade was made, the stock goes up. So that tells me this was a buy. So that means someone bet $1.5 million, probably institution, bet $1.5 million that AMC will be above $70 by July 2nd. So that's what, 2 weeks away? A little more than 2 weeks. So, that's pretty reasonable there. I can definitely see that. So, interesting stuff there. 11:23. p.m. I did see a few others, but can't find them right now. I literally just saw them like an hour ago. I don't know where they went. And I really don't feel like looking for them, so. $3 o'clock. Well, I did see some other ones, but I guess we're not going to do them because I can't find them right now. But I did see that this $1.5 million trade down here. So, in 2 weeks, this is possibly going to be over $70. Interesting stuff. So that's good for you, low roller. Bullish news right there. Bullish sentiment. All right, let's move on to ORPH. Okay. So here's ORPH. That finishes at $14.56 today. That's down 10.18%. And I see in the aftermarket it's coming down. So this was pretty confusing because there was a lot of bullish sentiment on this one because they had big news today, right? They were going to submit an application. I already forget what it's called. There's all the terms. PL. The hell was it called? PDUFA. People are awaiting the news on the PDUFA. That was supposed to be today. There's still no news about this. So all day everyone was awaiting the news, didn't get any news. Maybe it'll come out later. But I saw, there was a lot of bullish sentiment on this on stock twits. And it ends up selling off. But I believe, earlier in the day it did hit. It did go above 18. So crazy price action day. Not as crazy as yesterday. But pretty disappointing day for this ORPH. There was supposed to be a big catalyst, and never came. So hopefully it comes soon, maybe later, or maybe it's bad news. Maybe they didn't get approved, and they just don't want to release that information because they know that the stock is gonna. That's just speculation. Did I see Wish YOLO? No, I didn't. But you can link it to me if you want. We could do it later. I'll go over that one. Homeless or Lambo. Yeah, sounds like a true ape. Don't do that. Make sure you can still afford your rent. Okay, so RSI is at 59. Is at 60. So, interesting because when there's price movement like this, you expect it to be overvalued, but it's actually not. It's at 60, not overvalued yet. and far from undervalued. The volume is coming down. It did 94 million volume today. So that's the second highest volume day ever. But just looking at the technicals, if the news is bad, then this is gonna come crashing down. If there's good news, this will probably pump for a day, and then it's gonna come crashing down. But everyone's awaiting the news on ORPH. You know, it was supposed to come out earlier, never came out. So what's going on? Seems kind of shady here. All right, thanks, Low Roller. We'll do that after we're done with the analysis. So I mean, if it's not for the catalyst, I'm sure this is gonna crash. But we'll see what the news says. You know, if they get approved or not for their PDFUA. Hope it gets approved. I want everyone to make tendies. If it does get approved, and I'm expecting, you know, the stock to moon, if it does, I'm in there. The other way. I'm shorting this down. But very interesting stuff. We'll have to see what happens with that catalyst. So that is ORPH. All right, let's do TRCH. All right, here's TRCH, Torchlight Energy. That finishes at $5.40. That's down 9.84% today.
Good.
See, I was thinking about shorting this, but it just had such strong sentiment on stock twits. I was like, I don't know. You know, just looking at the chart, it looked like a good short, but you never know with these meme stocks, these apes, you know, they're going to squeeze you out. So I really didn't want to take the chance. Maybe I should have. Because I went down today. But can't be too upset. So, yeah, it's at 540 right now. So, if this goes to the downside, next level of support would be 5. Then, 485. Then 430. And then 370. If it goes to the upside, next level of resistance would be 580, and then the all-time high of 676, and then uncharted territory if it breaks that. So, I mean, it looks like this gap is going to fill eventually. Right here from 370. But, again, it's a meme stock, you never know. I really want to short this. I'm just really scared. I don't want to get squeezed. The RSI is at 79, so coming back down. It was at, what is this? It was at 90 yesterday, so it is coming back down, but it is still overvalued, still overbought. But the volume is declining significantly. Volume, it was only 65 million today. You know, the last 2 trading sessions, it was a lot higher than that. It was like 250 million and then 200 million, 180 million. So the volume is coming down. So that makes me believe that the stock is going to keep pulling back. But again, it's a meme stock. The apes love this one. So who knows? Yeah, you can swing trade these meme stocks. Well, by swing trade, I'm assuming you mean like holding for a little bit of time. I really just want to do a day trade. I want to get in and out. But this looks like a good short, but I think I'm gonna pass because there's probably better opportunities, better shorts. I just really, really don't want to get squeezed out of this one. You know, I gotta stay disciplined. I always tell myself, don't ever short meme stocks. Don't ever short crypto, so I don't want to break my rule. But everything right here is telling me I should. But, gotta stay disciplined. I'll just look for better opportunities elsewhere. And last time I shorted an energy stock, last time I shorted VTNR, and I got squeezed out of that one. So, I really don't like shorting energy anymore. But, this looks like a good short here, but I'm going to stay away from this one. Alright, so that is TRCH. That is Torchlight Energy Resources. Now let's do UTME. Did I short Bitcoin? Oh, hell no. I'll never short Bitcoin. I'm a big Bitcoin bull. And I'll just never short crypto. Because, you know, if it goes bad, if it goes the other way, that's going to hurt a lot. So, I only short regular stocks. You know, no meme stocks, no crypto. Because I just really don't want to get squeezed, you know? When you're shorting, like when you're going long, you can only go to zero your money. When you're shorting, I'm just going to talk over the sirens. When you're shorting, you have unlimited risk. So, you know, if you short Bitcoin and the thing flies like 20% in a day, 30% in a day, you're going to be in big trouble. So, you know, I just got to stay disciplined. But no, I'm long on Bitcoin. I don't think I'd ever short Bitcoin or any crypto. Alright, so here is UTME Utime. Quite honestly, I don't really know what this is. I think it's a technology stock. Let me check. It's an IT stock, information technology stock. This is interesting because there's no real news as to why this crashed so much today. It finishes at $16.17. That's down 72.59%. So, yeah, everyone got slaughtered here today. And it really doesn't make any sense because there was no catalyst for this. There's no justification for this huge drop. So just makes me believe this is the hedge funds getting over everyone. I said I don't want Bitcoin to go over 50K because I sold covered calls on it. So for September. So if Bitcoin goes over 50K by September, then I'm going to have to sell my Bitcoin at 50K, which is fine, you know. I make money either way, because I make money on the premium for selling the covered call. But if it doesn't go above 50K, I get to keep my Bitcoin and I get to keep the premium. So, yeah, I don't really mind if it goes over 50K, but I'd rather it not, so I could just keep selling covered calls on it. Because if it does, I'm going to have to sell my Bitcoin. I'm going to be forced to sell my Bitcoin at 50K. But I bought it for lower than that, so I make money either way, but I just really don't want to have to sell my Bitcoin. That's why I don't want it to go over. Not sure if you really understood that, covered calls. If you want, you could check out my video I did on Saturday or Sunday, I forget, about covered calls and the wheel. So, I pretty much just put my Bitcoin up as collateral, and I can't do anything with it until September because I sold calls on it. But if it does, that's fine. You know, I make money either way. Yeah, so, there's really no justification as to why this went down so much. Makes me believe that the hedge funds had something to do with this. Some shady stuff going on behind the scenes. Screwing retail again, as always. So, And in the aftermarket, it's going up. It's at 1680 now, so recovering a little bit. So RSI is at 33 right now. It's at 33, so not quite undervalued just yet, but approaching that, almost there. A lot of volume. Did over 14 million volume today. That's by far the biggest volume day for this company. I mean, it hasn't been around for that long, but biggest volume day. So, I mean, I'm sorry to everyone who got screwed on this. That had to hurt a lot. Not financial advice, but this could be a good buying opportunity if you're long. Pretty big discount right here. So, this was trending earlier. I wouldn't even touch this thing. I'd stay far, far away. This looks like it's highly manipulated. So, I wouldn't recommend anyone make a play on this. But if you're really ballsy, if you're a true ape, you might... It's a risky play, but it could pay off. If you want to buy in right here at the bottom, that could pay off pretty big. But not financial advice. I wouldn't even touch this thing. I wouldn't even consider. This is crazy. Absolutely nuts. This is like another Archon. Another recon technology. See? Archon. Same thing. Straight. Jeez. And it's still selling off. A lot of crypto users only know leverage. Yeah. You know, you take out... Here's what you do. You go take out a mortgage on your house, and then you go all in on crypto, on hit coins with a S in the beginning. The hit coins. Yeah, people are insane. And it's hilarious when it actually works, and they become like multimillionaires. True ape trading right there. But I think Huobi, I think that's how you say it. Huobi, that crypto exchange, they actually stopped. They only let you take out a little bit of leverage now. That you can't take out like 100 times leverage anymore. So I think we're gonna see more exchanges follow that pretty soon. Because this crypto leverage thing is ridiculous. It's absolutely ridiculous. It's so volatile and very dangerous. But I mean, you can't tell people what to do with their money, but it shouldn't be that way in the first place. You shouldn't be able to take all this leverage on Bitcoin and crypto. Yeah, you go all in AMC and diamond hands. You don't sell to 100,000. No stop loss. No stop loss. Anyway, yeah, that was UTME. I'm sure this is gonna fade away. No one's even gonna care about this anymore. But this was absolutely nuts. This was nuts. Down 73% today. Or it could be the new ORPH. You know, everyone thinks it's a pump and dump, and then comes back from the dead out of nowhere. So we'll see. Would I buy a Lambo or a house? Definitely a house. If I became a multi-millionaire, maybe I'd buy a Lambo. It's just not really smart and logical, you know. Like, you're gonna spend 400, 500K on a car that's just gonna... Well, I guess it doesn't depreciate. You could always sell it back for more, because Lambos do retain their value. But, you know, you gotta spend, like, tens of thousands of dollars every year just to maintain the thing. You're not even gonna drive it that often. Like, you could live in the house, you know, like... It's... I mean, to me, it's a no-brainer. House or Lambo, you gotta go with the house. Because, you know, I have a Mustang, not even nearly as nice as a Lambo, and same thing. I gotta spend thousands of dollars up, you know, just maintaining the damn car every year. I don't even drive it. I drive it like one season a year, you know, for like 2-3 months. The rest of the time it's just sitting in the garage. So, you know, owning a Lambo is just like a huge money pit. So I would definitely go with the house. Yes, most definitely go with the house. How much property tax? I don't think you pay property tax on a Lambo. You only pay property tax on your house, and it depends what state you live in too. If you live in New Jersey, oh hell no, they have the worst property tax. No, I don't think you got to pay property tax on cars. You just got to pay sales tax. If you really want to drive a Lambo, just rent it, you know? I don't think you should own a Lambo unless you're worth like 10 million bucks. At that point, then you got money to blow. As long as I keep shorting the biotechs. That's funny. Yeah, eventually I'll make enough money to get a Lambo from these biotech shorts. I get a house first, then I get the Lambo. Alright, let's do, Really? You gotta pay property tax on your cars? I didn't know that. Well, I gotta find out which states, do that. That's a scam, man. Oh, hell no. Jeez. Even paying property tax on your house is already enough. I mean, I live in New York. You don't gotta pay tax on your cars, but that would really suck. Note to self: don't move to a state you gotta pay property tax on your car. Get out of Oxygen first. Yeah, dump the bags, then get the Lambo. Okay, so here's Vimeo. You know, the video company, the video website Vimeo. This hasn't been around for that long. Literally like 2-3 weeks. But the reason I wanted to share this one was because I saw some, I was looking earlier today, I was looking for unusual options activity, and I saw some here, so let me share that. So right here, we got August 20th calls, $50 calls, 50 strike calls. There was 2,500 of these traded. Same person, 2,500. Now, the volume is only 1.4 million. And if we do 2,500 times 100, because per contract, 250,000. So that's a significant amount of the volume. This was at 132. So here at 132, after this trade, I mean, it already mooned from down here, but really mooned after that. So this was a buy. That tells me this is a buy. So, and how much money was spent on this? 2,500. Well, times 325. So this was a 800K bet here that Vimeo is going to go over $50 by August 20th. So found this really, really interesting. I might have to follow. I might have to follow this trade. I got to do more research later today. But I did come across this, and you know, this is pretty convincing here. So not financial advice. I'm gonna have to consider following this trade. This looks pretty good here. But I just wanted to share that with you guys. Yeah, New York does love to tax you to death. I gotta get out of here. I know property tax in New Jersey is the worst, because I was trying to move to New Jersey. I was thinking about it, and then all my relatives live in New Jersey. They're like, no, don't do it. You gotta pay tens of thousands of dollars in property tax every year. I think they're the biggest, the most property tax in the whole United States. Don't quote me on that, but New Jersey is really, really bad for property tax. New York is pretty bad too, but not as bad as New Jersey. But either way, I gotta get out of here, man. New York. Born and raised here, but no can do. Gotta get out of here. Alright, let's get to the Yolos. One sec, gotta pull it up. Ontario? You live in Canada, bro? Yeah, that's true. Free healthcare. And weed. It's not free weed, but federal weed. And side note, big catalyst for DraftKings. Canada is voting on their gambling legalization. So if that goes through, DraftKings through the roof. So I'm hoping Canada legalizes gambling soon. Property tax is to prevent rich people from buying all the houses. Canada house is too expensive to live. I don't know about that. I'll live in Canada, but yeah, well, property tax is, just to steal your money. For the state to steal your money. It's like, you own the damn thing and you gotta pay tax on it? The hell is that? Anyway, let's get to the Yolos. Okay, so today we got UWMC, NEO, Amazon. Yeah, those three. UWMC, NEO, and Amazon. Yeah, Ocugen too. Ocugen too, that's right. They actually got approved, right? To I don't know, distribute, but they got like sole they get to sell Covaxin in Canada exclusively. I read something like that. Yeah. So, let's go Canada. DraftKings and Ocugen. $70 million lottery cap. Wouldn't that kind of hurt the lottery because then less people would play? That doesn't really make sense. All right. Okay. Exclusivity to the Canada market. Yeah. Well, good news there. All right. This first one is by OK Detective 8730. He says, UWMC YOLO, am I doing this right? Have some other short options, but I'd have to do a loss post for those. All right. So he has 1,245 call options for UWMC, expiring July 16th, 1 month out. at the, looks like the $11 strike. This was over a $100,000 YOLO. $104,000 YOLO. And right now he's down 25K, over 25K. He's down 24.48%. All Asian people buying houses in Canada. For what reason? For as an investment? I mean, that would seem kind of smart if it keeps going up. Property value. Let's see here. Alright, here's shares. We're not going to talk about that. So, what's UWMC at? It's at 10. Well, I mean, it's at 10, so that's not too bad. 10% in 1 month. It's possible. Kind of unlikely, but possible. Huh. So this is tough here, because this is kind of an FD. It expires in a month, down 25% already, and this is a huge bet. You know, tough spot here. What do? Do you cut the losses? Do you let it ride and continue to lose more money? Well, personally, I'd probably cut. Well, I wouldn't do this in the first place, so you don't, you know, the way you avoid things like this is you don't do it in the first place. Low roller. I used to live in Syracuse when I went to college. I used to live in Syracuse for 6 years, which is like right next to Buffalo. It's still upstate New York. It was a lot cheaper. You know, I used to live in Syracuse. I used to pay $1,000 for rent, all utilities included. It was like a 1-bedroom. Here in New York, that's about $3,000 or $4,000 for the same thing, and I had parking too. So, it's it has its benefits. New York City is. I love living in New York City. I just don't like the state. You know, I don't like the tax, and New York City is expensive. And you can't really drive anywhere. It's hard to own cars and stuff. But I think I'd rather live in New York City than Buffalo or Syracuse. But no, I want to move out of the state, man. Maybe Pennsylvania. Florida is a good option because Florida has you know, cheap taxes, cheap income tax. So, you know, you only have to pay. I think it's only like 5% or something like that. Texas has. I don't really want to move to Texas, but Texas has no income tax. So imagine that. You don't have to pay any income tax on your trades. That'd be great. But I'd probably want to go to Florida or Pennsylvania. I mean, New York just got cannabis. They just got weed, and they legalized gambling too. So it's getting a little better. Maine, yeah, Maine's a pretty decent, place. You know, there's not many people there, unless you live in one of the bigger cities. It's not even a city; it's like a town. But Maine has lobsters and weed. It's just Maine is just like there's no people. You know, it's just a lot of land. Yeah, Pennsylvania is getting more expensive, but I mean, if I could, I would rather live in New Jersey. I just don't want to pay the damn property tax. So Pennsylvania is the next closest thing. you know, where you can have land and a house, and it's not too far from the city. So you can come into New York City whenever you want. But in terms of the best places to live for tax reasons, it's definitely Florida and Texas. Maine is just as boring as Canada. It's kind of like an extension of Canada. Yeah, you're right. The rent is expensive. Yeah, you heard of the rent is too damn high guy? It's this guy that he ran for mayor of New York City. He ran for the rent is too damn high party. It was like a troll, but it was hilarious. Yeah. Well, I mean I like New York City a lot. I just don't like the taxes. That's pretty much it. Everything's expensive and the taxes are high. So you got to do what the rich people do. You know, you gotta live in Florida for half the year so you can legally pay taxes in Florida, and then you gotta live in Florida for like 185 days, and then you go back to New York for the other 170 days. So you can legally pay tax in Florida, file income tax in Florida, and then you come back and you live in New York because that's where you want to be. That's what the rich people do. You know, they live in different parts of the country for tax reasons only. I didn't really understand that till I got older, and I'm like, oh, that's how they do it. All right, back to this. So yeah, this is a tough spot. I wouldn't do this in the first place because now he's put himself in a difficult position. What do you do here? I personally would cut it. I mean, that sucks, you know, he's going to be out 25K. That's never fun, no matter how rich you are. But, you know, this is playing with fire here. This is really taking a chance. If this goes bad, which it's more likely to go bad than not, he's going to be out another 80K, another 78K. So, yeah, 25K loss is tough, but it's better than a 100K loss. Better than a 100% loss. So, yeah, personally, I would cut this one. And, yeah, I wouldn't even do it in the first place. So, okay, Detective, thanks for posting. Good luck to you. Hope this works out for you. Sorry for your loss so far. Hope it works out. So, please post updates. I want to see what you end up doing. Kind of have a feeling he's going to hold this till the end. Diamond hands till the end. So, yeah, don't make trades. Don't invest money you can't afford to lose, guys. Alright, this one is by 1111E5. Says Neo gain. Diamond hands. Not selling until expiry. Okay. So I wanted to show this one because I like this one a lot. This is a Neo Leaps. I always say buy Leaps, don't buy FDs. Leaps are at least 6 months out. You give yourself a nice little cushion there. So he has... he actually has 100 calls here. I don't know why it says only 50 up here. But, we'll go over both. So he has 50 calls for Neo, expiring January 21st, 2022 at the 40 strike. And then he has another 50, same expiration, January 21st, 2022, for the 75 strike. So this information here is only displaying the $40 information, but that was a what is this? 20K YOLO, give or take. And right now he's up 27 27K. He's up 128%. So I really like this one. I like the leaps. I like the expiration date. So what he did here was he bought in the money calls, the 40 strike, and then he bought way out of the money calls, the 75 strike. I like both. Why is he investing $75 calls? Well, it doesn't necessarily have to go to $75. You just have to sell it before it expires. So it could be that he just wanted to pay cheaper for these options. You know, it costs significantly less than it would buying in the money. See how expensive his 40 calls are? They're $1,280. 75 calls are only $320. So, you know, you can buy like 4 times the amount of 75 calls than you would if you're buying the 40 strike. I mean, I personally, I don't have it anymore, but I used to have 65 calls, $65 strike calls for 2023. It might go to 70. Well, honestly, I don't think it's going to 75 by 2022, by January 21st, 2022. The 1 year price target is about 65. So that's kind of unlikely, but maybe it will. But as long as he sells it before expiry, then that's okay. But yeah, the 75 was a little bit out there. I don't think it's going there, but doesn't necessarily mean he actually has to, it actually has to go to 75. He just has to sell it beforehand. Now the 40 calls, I like that one. You know, pretty safe play. He bought in the money. So as long as NEO doesn't go down, which no one's really expecting it to, you know, it's a good legitimate company, a lot of bullish sentiment. He'll be fine on those. So I like that. I like that play. The $40 strike. I like them both. I like the 40 strike calls. That looks like it's gonna print. The 75 strike calls. As long as he knows when to sell those and he doesn't hold this forever until expiration, he'll print tendies on those as well. So I like this play. Probably would have went with 65 or like 60. I think 75 is a little bit too much. But really not a bad play. Pretty decent play here. I like this one. As long as he knows when to sell. So yeah, not much else to say about this one. I like it. And maybe I'm kind of biased because I'm pretty bullish on NEO. But in terms of the options itself, pretty good stuff here. So this was an example of leaps, buying in the money calls and buying way out of the money calls. So good educational stuff here. So 1111 E5. Thank you for posting. Good luck to you. I hope this works out. Has a very good chance of working out. So please post updates. All right, this one is by Coffee Beer Whiskey. Says Amazon YOLO paid my down payment on a house. Okay. So we really don't see too many YOLOs on blue chip stocks like this because there's not that much price movement. But if it works out, you get paid a lot of money. Example right here. So he has 3 call options on this. You can't get that many because this thing is like, you know, $3,000, $3,500, something like that. This was a 10K YOLO, like 10.5K YOLO, and right now he's up $14,400. That is 135% up. So I think he closed this one already. But this expires next week, next Friday, June 25th. So, I mean, I don't really have anything bad to say about this one either. But I just really wanted to show this one because we don't really see this too often. With the blue chip stocks, you know, we only see, excuse me, we only see Yolos with the meme stocks where you get incredible price action. So, with these blue chip stocks, you don't really get price action like that. But that doesn't mean you can't make a lot of tendies. Made a lot of tendies here. When you pay cheap for the premium for the contracts because it has low implied volatility, low IV, and you get a big price movement and you know the volatility increases significantly, you print a lot of tendies when it comes to these blue chip stocks. Now right now I have leaps on Viacom, which is a blue chip stock. Not really moving right now, but I'm expecting it to. So, I'm planning to cash out big when the implied volatility goes up. So same thing here with Amazon. Wall Street bets can't afford Amazon call options. That's true. But they can afford blue chip. You know, they can go for AMD. Maybe not Nvidia. That's kind of expensive. Actually, Amazon should do a stock split. They just don't really want to. But it is kind of expensive. But, yeah, you know, pretty good play here. I just really wanted to show this as an example of printing tendies on blue chip stocks. You buy them for cheap with low IV, and then you dump them when you see a significant move and the IV increases a lot. You got to take advantage of it. But you have to sell when the IV moves up. That's how you make the max gain there. That's how you make the big tendies. So, good play here. I like this one. Not sure when he bought these. But it worked out here. So, Coffee, Beer, Whiskey. Congratulations to you, man. Congratulations on the down payment on the house. Using the money responsibly. Good luck to you, man. Congratulations. Okay, this next one is by Sir Zach Shack. He says, "Yeah, I'm an investor. What about it?" That's a joke. Says here, this past week he's down 51%, 52%. Okay, so I mean we can go over his positions here, but I'm not really gonna talk about him. He has Cleveland Cliffs, all meme stocks. Cleveland Cliffs, CLNE, you know the cow fart stock, the Bill Gates cow fart stock. Nokia, UWMC, and ATSG. I don't know what that is. But yeah, all meme stocks, all FDs. See, this is why I always say, don't buy FDs. Especially, you shouldn't put your whole account on FDs, unless you hate money. This guy hates money, obviously. So, yeah, this is exactly what you should not do. You know, diversification is good, and I'm not the biggest believer in diversification, but you can't do something this stupid. You know, buying only call options, buying only FDs. I don't even know how this is possible. How do you lose half your bankroll in a week? I shouldn't be laughing, but it is pretty funny, you know. This is like true ape behavior right here. This is why I hate New York City, because every 5 minutes there's a damn siren. So, may I suggest maybe buying some shares? If you really like the stock that much, if you like Cleveland Cliffs, CLNE, Nokia, maybe buy some shares and options. You know, you try to de-risk a little bit. Maybe buy some not meme stocks. Maybe some blue chip, some Amazon, some Facebook, you know, some boomer stocks, Netflix, Google, AMD, I don't know, man. But, yeah, this is just all around bad. I would not recommend this. If you like meme stocks, that's fine, but you gotta have a good balance of meme stocks and boomer stocks, and you need some shares. You can't just go all in on options. That's not a good idea. So, yeah, TRCH, are you an investor or a degenerate or an ape? I don't really know. I guess it's the same thing, huh? So sorry for your loss, man. I mean, I'm not gonna go over the plays, but maybe you should consider cutting, cause these expire pretty soon, and if you keep holding them, this is likely to keep going bad, and you might be down 100% in a month. Yeah, cause most of these expire in a month. But yeah, hope you guys can learn something from this. Don't buy FDs. Don't invest money you can't afford to lose. Diversification is key. Don't go all in on options. Shares are good too. I know that options is the big thing now, and you can make tons of money off of options, but you can lose a ton of money too. So, you know, shares is still cool. Nothing wrong with buying shares. So, good luck to you, man. Good luck to you, Sir Zach Shack. Alright, low roller. I'm gonna do your, open this one. Gonna do your YOLO here. Let's see what's going on. Oh, I did see this one. But it's shares, so I don't think shares are true YOLOs. Shares are like wannabe YOLOs. Not saying you shouldn't buy shares, but you know, that's not true Wall Street bet stuff right there. That's not true ape stuff right there. I want to see some true ape stuff. All right. I wish you all the best. All the blessings in life are yours for the taking. Lambos are homeless. Let's get it, 250k YOLO. Well, really not a bad play here, honestly. I mean, maybe he could have waited a little longer for a better price. I wouldn't really call it FOMO. Average cost 11.14. You know, there's a average price target of $18 on this. So as long as he holds, as long as he diamond hands, he should be okay. So I think it's a pretty good play. Maybe 100% portfolio diversity. So he should have put all in there as well. I didn't know this was an all in. Yeah. Well, I don't think that's a good idea. I don't think you should all in something. But other than that, this is a pretty decent play. Maybe he could have waited till 10. He could have got a little better price on this, but yeah, you know, as long as he diamond hands, this should go up. Should go up. Not saying it will, but all indications point that this will go up. So, you know, safer play here because he bought shares. So, I like this one. I like this one for the most part. So, I don't think he's going homeless. I don't know if buying a Lambo is the smartest thing to do. But I don't think he's going homeless. This looks like a pretty decent play. I would just de-risk a little bit. You know, don't go all in on one thing here. Maybe like 20%, 25% is acceptable. But 100% of your portfolio in this, I guess if you really believe, I wouldn't do it. But hey, Low Roller, thanks for sharing this with me. Alright, that's the show for today, guys. Anything else before I sign off? Alright. Thanks everyone for watching today. I appreciate you guys. Please like the video, please subscribe, and catch me every weekday after market close on the Smarter Gambling Show. You apes already know, diamond hands to the moon. I'm Ty. This is Smarter Gambling. See you guys tomorrow. Peace out.